Hola, people. Good morning. Hello. Welcome. I think I need more coffee, but I don't know. Maybe not. How is everybody doing? I hope you are well. I wish you well. Um, today I chose a card from. Today I chose a card from my wisdom cards, and yeah, let me just share it with you. If I want love and acceptance from my family, then I must have love and acceptance for them. If I want love and acceptance from my family, then I must have love and acceptance for them. This one kind of rubs me the wrong way, but at the same time, I get it. So, what does it say to you? How does that make you feel? Like, if I want love and acceptance for my family, then I must have love and acceptance for them. So, I think that what's also important here is to recognize that yeah, it's to recognize really that uh, we can love and we can accept people for who and what they are, but that doesn't mean we have to agree with them. Like I do love my dad and I do accept my dad, but I don't really agree with much of anything that comes out of his mouth. And so I think we need to be aware that just because we love someone and we have acceptance for who they choose to be, it doesn't mean that we condone their behavior or condone the words that they utilize, right? So I think that's important to share this morning. And I'm just going to get into it. The card that we have to work with as well is the Knight of Wands reversed. And that's why I chose to title this Moving Forward. I choose love and acceptance, like moving forward, because again, the Knight of Wands is reversed. And so if you look at it, the Knight of Wands is moving towards the right, moving forward, moving towards the future. And so we recognize, like, you know what? It's my life, it's my choice. And so what do I want, moving forward, now that we are, I choose to move forward with love and acceptance. And so I choose to move forward and express my love for people, my acceptance of people. And yeah, you absolutely can have every right to say what you want to say. And yes, I love you, but I also don't have to, you also have consequences to what you say. And so just because I love you and just because I accept you doesn't mean that I agree with you. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean that we condone your behavior. There are people that I love and I do accept for who they are, but they have differing beliefs on some really core stuff. And so it's like I don't condone that. And but if I expect people to love and accept me, if I want them to love and accept me, then I also, I'm not free of consequences for what I say and choose to do. So it's just a weird place to be in. But I do feel with the Knight of Wands reverse, we're moving into our future, and it's important. Love and acceptance, like who, what is important to us, like love and acceptance, and whose acceptance are we looking for? If we're looking for acceptance and love from outside sources to validate us, then that's something that we have to be very aware of. That's something that we have to, like, process. Like, do I like why do I want this from someone else? Why am I seeking this from an outside source? And a lot of times we are seeking the approval of get someone's approval stamp or of something, and that's not very healthy. And so the Knight of Wands reverse as well can be like we're not really ready to move into a space where we can come to terms with being able to accept people for who and what they are. Maybe we're a little too arrogant. Maybe we're not confident enough to move into something. So these are things that we have to pay attention to. Ask yourself, like, what does it mean to you? The Knight of Wands reverse, we're charging into the future, and I think that we need to balance our life right now with with enough like discernment where we should have enough confidence in the work that we do, but we also need to have like that thing that pulls you back a little, that puts you in check. Like, okay, maybe I'm not the best at this. Let me learn. Let me grow. Let me, I need to keep myself humble in a space. And so there's things like that we need to be aware of, like moving forward. We need to be able to accept people for who they are and love people as they are and where they are at in life. And I think this is a healthy reminder for our family dynamic, right? You know, if we want people to love and accept us, and I know I keep repeating myself, then it is also important for us to be able to apply that to them, even as we see their true colors. I have grown a lot. There are people in my family who would not love or accept me because, because I'm gay and because I'm also not Christian. And as I get older, I have found people in my family to love me. Right? They love me as I am. And there are some people in my family who say they do love me, but they don't love. They hate the sin. They think I'm a sinner because I'm gay, and I'm like, that's just ignorant. That's not true. And so there's stuff like that, but it's like I put all of that out the window because at the end of the day, I don't need their love nor acceptance. I don't. I welcome it, and I do love them and I accept them at any stage that they're on, but I don't need it for me to thrive. And I think that's another important thing that we have to be mindful of, is like we don't need that from people who are just not willing to provide it. And we can learn to love and accept them, but that doesn't mean we need them to do the same for us. They can if they choose, but I think by us putting our hearts out there and just being aware of the situation, and we might not receive it from them, but we will receive love and acceptance in our lives from the people that do matter to us. And sometimes that's not family. It's not. And I hope making sense. I know that I'm rambling a little, but I hope this is making sense. And I feel like it's important for us to move forward in our lives, confident and courageous, but also with a little humble pie, with a little bit of apprehension, with a little bit of there is a word, y'all. I'm trying to find it, it's not coming, but it's like doubt, but it's not doubt. It's like, we need to balance the confidence and the courageousness and the fiery nature of the Knight of Wands. And so I think it's important for us to move forward with this, like with this passion, but also it's passion and love and beauty, and inspiration that is also tempered. We need to make sure that we are not here. We're not looking to save the day. We're not looking to save anyone, and we do not need saving as well. We are here to experience life. We don't need to reach out to people to think that, oh, I need your approval, I need your acceptance, I need your love. I don't need it. But I also would like to know, I'd like you to know that I do love you and I do accept you, for who you are, and I accept where you're at in life. And if that means that you don't love me or you don't accept me for where I'm at, that's absolutely your right. That's okay. I don't need you to provide that for me. I'm just expressing where I stand, and I get to move forward knowing that I've done all I can. I get to move forward knowing, and it hurts a little, but I get to move forward knowing that I am true to myself. I remain in my own authenticity, and that changes everything. That changes everything for me, because the future of my relationships get even better. Okay? So I know I rambled with this one. I hope that it makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. I think that it's just information that needs to be provided so we can just like mull over and contemplate. So let me know what your thoughts are. My internet just did something weird, so I'm going to close this out. But let me know what your thoughts are. I really appreciate you. And if you want to know how to support this experience and future experiences like this, you're more than welcome to check out the link in the description. I have an Amazon wish list that you can provide, and it helps me. It really does. It helps me in ways where I don't have to buy certain things for myself, which I will, but I get to repurpose it. I can put it back into our own videos that we do, and also the stuff that's there. Like it helps me put money away for like my need based services, like for people who want readings, who need a little assistance. If I don't have to buy something, I can save that money for a bill or something else, and it helps me to continue to offer need-based services. So again, thank you so much. There are various ways too to help out. You can like, comment, and share my stuff. That helps a lot. So again, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you later this afternoon. All right, so take care until then. I'll talk to you later.